Hey yo, part two because cameras decided to stop recording. Because why not? So yeah, I'm back on the countdown. So we got up to three, got up to the Smiler. Smiler's incredible. Accessibility wise, they really do help you out, like when getting on and off the ride. Pain wise, okay if you know how to ride it. If it's your first ever time, you're gonna be in pain. It's gonna be a headbanger. So what is number two? Wicker Man, yes. Oh, I can sit and talk for days about Wicker Man. Oh shit. Um, okay, so I love everything about this coaster, right? I love everything about this coaster to absolute bits. Again, it's one of those coasters that you need to sit and know how to sit in it and ride it, like go with the track kind of thing, to not be in pain and to not get like whiplash or what have you. And but like, oh, it's amazing. It's intense. It's fast. It's great. It's one of those intense family coasters that everyone can enjoy, and it's one of those first sittings of what I would call like a thrilling coaster. And I just love it. It's such an experience. Both the disabled and like normal queue are both amazing experiences. They're both heavily themed. The shop is amazingly themed. The pre-show, love it to bits. Love the theming. Love Big Bob. Love the structures. Oh, I am not well. um, Huzzah! And oh yeah. Oh, be having a cold with Henry Lee. Here we go. And I'm gonna cry. Um, just love everything to do with it. I have so much Wicker Man merch. Between Wicker Man and Smiler, they are two of my favourite merch like shops, like which Alton Towers does. Um, I could honestly sit and buy the shop for Wicker Man. Even though I love Smiler's merch, Wicker Man does a lot more great merch that I would actually just sit and buy all of it of. Whilst there's a few things of the Wicker Man of the Smile that I just wouldn't buy. I wouldn't buy all of it. Um, so I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me. Uh, Fantastic. Oh wow. Oh, I am not well. Oh wow. Uh, as much as it's not an IP ride, as in, it's not based. Oh god, I'm gonna say it's not Wicker Man, as in it's based off the ride, but it's inspired by it. Like I guess it is. 'Cause it's not the same storyline, but it's kind of similar. It does give a really good salute to it though, which I'm quite happy with. Um, you do kind of feel like you're in Summer Isle, even though it's not. You're not at Summer Isle. It's kind of nice, but honestly, Wicker Man does the best experience at Scarefest, especially in the dark. Um, if you're like sit either front or back, like the front is just an insane like experience, and it's really nice, smooth, and you get to see like everything in front of you instead of other people's heads. You get to like get full face of smoke and lights and everything. Whilst if you're at the back, oh hell, it is fast. Sitting right at the back is so fast and intense. It's just incredible. Like there is nothing like it. Wow, yeah. It's one of those rides that where young teenagers and children should be like going on Wicker Man to stepping up their endurance of thrill rides, I would say. And number one spot, of course, is Nemi. It has to be Nemesis. I would say Nemesis is probably the most legendary ride on Towers. Like, there is nothing more. There's no other ride on Towers that screams Alton Towers than Nemesis. Like, as much as it's been there for like 25 years, it makes, to me, it makes Alton Towers. It makes up a good part of its history, you know. It's only been like, what I would say, a commercial theme park. Alton Towers has only been a commercial theme park for like, what, 30 to 40 years or so? I don't know. If someone knows like the proper years, someone tell me. But like, so essentially Nemesis has been there from day one of being a commercial theme park, I would say. You know, minus about 5 years or so. But honestly, she's intense. She can be rough if you don't know how to sit in the seat properly. You either have to keep yourself tight and to push yourself towards the back of the seat, or you just let yourself be loose. But if you let yourself be completely loose, you're going to get a bit of a headbanger. Again, accessibility-wise, they're really helpful. Like, the staff are really good. The entrance, the disabled entrance is really good, but you are only allowed to sit at the back, which is really sad, but hey ho, you gotta go for it, you know. If you can queue up in the normal queue, there is stairs, like, not stairs, but like a few steps, I suppose. But I would say, if you can queue up for the front row. It is worth every second. Sitting in the front row is just so exhilarating. There's no other feeling like it. Like, no other feeling like it on any roller coaster I've ever been on. It's just yeah. She has a lot of history with her. Like, I love her background. I love her storyline. I'm not too keen on the merch. She deserves more better merch and an actual shop. But I mean, she had Nemesis Subterra, which was supposed to be like the background of Nemesis, and there's also Project 42, which is somewhat linked to the Nemesis story as well. You know, nothing compares to Nemesis. Like, no matter whatever roller coaster I've ever been on at any park, nothing compares to her. Like, honestly, every time I go to Alton Towers, Nemesis or Wicker Man is like the first ride I always go on, depending on my mood. Or if I'm there with family, it might be something else, but like, I will always try and get on Nemesis or Wicker Man as my first ride. Sometimes Wicker Man doesn't open to 12, and sometimes Nemesis don't open to 12. And I'm like, well, we always go to whatever's open first. So, yeah, I mean, accessibility-wise, you might be in pain with Nemi, but it's worth it for the experience, in my case. But honestly, if you're that bad with pain, I just wouldn't even go there. So there you go. That is my countdown done. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And as you can see, nothing compares to Alton Towers' rides. Hope you enjoyed these two videos. I don't know why. I'm so sad that they're in 2 parts, but there you go. I hope you've watched both. See you in the next year. I should be uploading some videos from my Alton Towers holiday in October soon, so please, thank God. Let's get that done. Happy New Year! See you later. Thank you. Bye.